Hello everyone, I'm Faral Imran and today I'll be showing you the project that I've done which is called the making of chatbot using Python. It is the task 4 of sync interns, so let's get started. At first I'll import NPy as NP. NumPy is also known as numerical Python, so for calculations we use NumPy. After that, I'll import TensorFlow as CF. TensorFlow is a library in Python that is used for machine learning and artificial intelligence. It is also used for deep learning. After that, I'll import random. So random is for randomization. After that, I'll use pip install tflearn and then I'll install sequence. After doing this, I'll import the NLTK library. So what is NLTK? NLTK is Natural Language Processing Toolkit. So NLTK, it's a library of NLP, Natural Language Processing. So like for machine to understand, you use NLTK. After that, I'll download the PUNKT. And after that, I'll import the Lancaster stemmer. So what is Lancaster stemmer? Lancaster stemmer is actually it is splitting the words or finding the root words. For example, if the word is chocolates, chocolatey, something like that, so it will reduce to its base form like chocolate. So it will make it to chocolate. After that, I'll import JSON for importing the JSON file and import pickle. Pickle is for like saving the file. And I'll import warnings. Like I'll just filter the warnings and then I'll print processing the intents. After that, I'll open the file which is the intents.json. This is the file as JSON data. And in the intents variable, I'll load this JSON data. Like this file, I'll load it. After that, if you see like in the words, you'll get all these I've initialized. The words, the classes, the documents, and all the ignore words are these that I've written. For intent and intents, this is the for loop. And for pattern in intents, the patterns means like in this file, there is a pattern in it. Now what I'll do, I'll make a variable called W. In that, I'll tokenize pattern. Tokenize means I'll split the pattern and then I'll extend it or append it. Extend means to adding it to the list. So if the intents in the tag is not in classes, then I'll append it or add it to the list on the intent. Okay, so here it's words is equal to, this is the variable, and here I'm stemming the words, means I'm again splitting the words and making the root form of it. And then here's a for loop for W and words. If W is not in ignore words, then it will be added into the sorted list. And classes is the sorted list of the set of classes. Then I'll print the documents, like how many documents we get, how many classes do we have, and how many words do we have, like the unique stamped words. So these are the documents, classes, and unique stamped words. After that, I'll print that creating the data for our model. Training is initialized as empty string. It's not a string, it's actually a list, sorry. Output is list, and then I'll print creating a list empty for output. So output, it's actually I'm adding zeros. So number of classes, like here I said classes are 16. So 16 classes will be multiplied with 0. So that will be like you'll find like 0, 0, 0, 16 times. Then I'll print the I'll be creating training set and the bag of words for our model, like what words are there. And for doc and document, so this documents I'm talking about. So bag I've initialized, and then the pattern underscore words is equal to doc0, means the list of tokenized words for the pattern, and we'll stem each word. And for W and words, it's a for loop. I'll append 1 if W is in pattern words, otherwise I'll append 0 in bag. And our output row is a 0 for each tag and 1 for current tag. Here I'll get the list of the output empty like this one. And then I'll index doc1 equal to 1. Then I'll append the bag and the output row in the training. So now I'll print is I'm like shuffling randomly the and converting into numpy array for faster processes. So here the random.shuffle is used for shuffling the training, this variable, and then training is equal to I'm converting it to numpy array. Then I'll create the train and test list. So train x is equal to I'm getting the training of the 0 elements, like this all the zeros in it, I'll get those, and in train while I'll get all the ones, and then I'll print the because I'll be building now the neural network. And after that I'll import tflearn. So here I'm building the neural network. So here you can see like it's fully connected and it's 8, so 8 connections will be done. And here there's regression model is equal to tflearn.dnn. dnn is actually the deep neural network, and here this file will be created, which is tflearn_log. This is the directory. So then I'll print training the module and I'll fit in it. For training we use model.fit. Epoch is 355, batch size is equal to 8. You can use any epoch size, is like how many times you have to train. So I've used 355. I got an accuracy of 0.95, like 95% I got accuracy. I can increase it or decrease it according to you. After that I'll save the model. Like when you save the model, at first when you train it and save the model, after that you can use that saved model for testing it. You don't have to train again and again. So here, as I've saved it already, I don't need to use training again and again. I can just use in any testing, like I have another data I have to test that. So I'll use this model, the save model, and then I'll test it. After that I'll print the pickle. Here pickle.dump is actually I'm saving in the file. Okay, now here I'm loading. So here I'll open the training data, and words is data. All the words I'll get in the from the data in this word variable. All the classes I'll get train_x and train_y. Now then I'll open intents.json. Again I'll load it. Like I'll load this model because I don't need to do training again. So now I'll clean this up. I'll clean it and then I'll use it for testing. So here you can say I'm like stemming the words, and then here I'm testing. Like first it's saying that I'm using the error threshold is used. Why it's used? Because to add the 1 in the bag. And then after that here I'm doing the prediction to get the possibility or probability, like what probability do I get. So model.predict is used for testing. And then here in response I use this. This is the response. The response, it's actually the function. So I'm using a function. In results I'll use the classify sentence. So here if result I'm using a for loop, while result again a loop. Sorry, if results is actually a function, it's a condition, and while results is a loop, and for is also a loop. So I'll loop again and again, and then I'll print the responses. So here this is while true, while the loop will be going on unless I stop it. So input data will be input as u, like whatever input I'll give, it will be given as u. For example, if I say hi, so you will say hi, and the answer will be given, or the chatbot will answer to me. So the chatbot is the answer. So if I run this, if I say like hi, so see, you can see the response. If I say like who made you, so here it says I was made by Farel Imran. So it's saying my name because see in intents.json all the things you have added, like whatever you want the chatbot to say. For example, if you say hi and what response you want to get from the chatbot, you add it in the intents.json. For example, if I say like tell me a joke, like tell me a joke. So it says, I own the world's worst thesaurus. Not only is it awful, it's awful. I mean, it's kind of a lame joke, but it is a joke. So if I stop this, I know I'll get the error, but if you run this, it will start running. And I'll show you this intense.json file. So at first I'll open Atom. Yep, here's Atom. Is it? Okay, here. It's turning on. I'll just open a project, not a project, I'll open a file. Okay. It was in downloads, intense.json. It was, where is it? Oh, here is it. So this is the file that is used like for the chatbot to like answer you. So here you can see in intense.json, you get this intense.json. I haven't made this file. This intense.json, you get it on Kaggle. And you can write some of your responses too, and most of the responses you get it from Kaggle. So here you can say the greeting. If I say like patterns are hi, is anyone there? Hello, good day. So the responses will be hello, thanks for visiting, good to see you. So these the chatbot will give the responses. So if I say like goodbye, it will say like if I say bye, see you later, goodbye. So the responses I'll get a see you later, thanks for visiting. So it is training on this type of data. So this is the data that it is training on and giving the answers or based on the answers. Like this is the data that you provide, because for when you train, you need a data set. So this is the data set, and when you test it. Okay, so this is the thing. And if I run it again, okay, if I say like who are you, because I've added to it. So it will say, I'm Ella, a chatbot, because I've added this, it is saying it. If I say, haha, it will say, glad I could make you laugh. So these are the data set that I've provided it. So that's all from my side. Thank you for watching.